Alright, we're back. Ready for flywheel. Okay, so we gotta put this up here in here. Okay. Get this bearing in here. Just happen to have one of those right here. Cheapness in me says save zip ties. Remember that. I'm cheap. That's going to drop all the bearings out. That's alright. Let's see, where's the finger on the zip tie? Right here. Must not be very good zip ties. It's pretty easy to do that. Okay, let's see if we got all the bearings here. How many are missing? We don't know. Looks like we're missing a washer though. There's enough washers right there. I got the washer. All the washers are here. I got enough bearings for this side and one extra for the other side. Yeah, they're all here. Alright. Washers there and the snap rings there. Looks like we got everything. Make sure you use all your special tools to do this job. Call it thumbnails. Okay, this is our spacer for the other side, don't lose that. Okay, let's see what it takes to get this case apart. Not sure how many bolts are in this thing. A couple in there anyway. That's zip tie, zip gun. Trash is in the way. Tripod's in the way. Good. Everything's normal. Everything's in the way. This box is in the way. This head over here is in the way of the floor. There, move the head out of the way. That made a big difference in room. I still don't know what that spring is. Two of these wrenches in there somewhere. Okay. Out. Must be S&S cases. No. It's got a dowel stud up there. It's got a dowel stud up in the top center, not supposed to be in there. So this has been modified. Harley cases. Oh, we're not sure of the year though. Yeah. Definitely 81 or better. studs are in here. Plus. Okay. Harley Davidson oil in there. See all the gold color? That's Harley oil for you. Only Harley oil leaves that gold color in there. Bearing here looks alright for a used motor going together. This is not a rebuilt motor, but it's an assembled motor. So that means all the right parts are there in the right way, but they're not. Nothing's really fitted per se. We're just kind of checking things as we go. Okay, it appears to be a good fit. I'm good with that. She's got the right jiggle to her. Okay, case is stowing away down here. There we go. Now we gotta flip the crank over to do the Temkin side. Trying to balance it too much. So the rods feel good on this motor, see? Just a little bit. Male rod, female. Nice and tight. Okay, we'll go ahead and put a little oil on here because it's pretty dry. Everybody's been finger screwing it, so I'm not taking the dirt off of it. I'm not cleaning it. It's a mock-up, not a running motor. Temkin is over here, so I'll put a little bit of oil on that side too. Just to make sure it's not dry in there. Okay. So got a little bit of oil stuffed in there. So smear it around a little bit. Rotate that Temkin bearing to get some of the oil to actually go in where it belongs. Alright. Washer. Do not forget your washer. Put that in there. Put the case on there. This thing's already assembled, so we're not changing the seal out or doing any of that kind of stuff. This motor could run the way it is, but I'm not doing a full assembly here. I'm not doing a running assembly. We're putting no gaskets or seals or sealers or anything on anything. We're just putting all the parts together. It's what I call a mock-up motor. Except this mock-up has all the parts. Okay, dumbass, don't put that underneath the case over there. It's not where it belongs. Rookie move there. Don't do that. Okay. Pretty tight. Can't feel any clearance, but the case moves pretty freely. So we got a lot of stuff in here holding it straight, so hard to tell exactly how much clearance is in there. It's the one that came out of it, so we're assuming it had clearance before. I would like to feel clearance though, but oh well. This motor's pretty tight. The right memory was tight, the rod's pretty tight. Definitely not a performance application. It'd be a lot looser if it was that. Okay. there. Do this. Here's as much cleaning as I'm going to do. I wiped the loose dirt off. Are you happy? Lubricate the bearing over here a little bit. Make sure we got something in here. That'll circulate around. Okay. Put the right case on there. I put a little bit of oil on that also. Let's see. Probably should make sure the cam bearing actually works before I go any deeper. Yeah, it kind of works. Okay. Okay, got a dowel stud. Try not to beat on the crank on the table when you're beating these in. So you just lift it up a little bit so that doesn't happen. Nice good plug fit like it's supposed to be. It's good. Okay, this one had a dowel stud up here on the top. That might have been something Harley did in late 82 3-time maybe, I'm not sure. Don't remember. I know S&S does that, but this one's already is like that, so it is what it is. It's a good fit, so I'm assuming it's stock that way. Usually people aren't going to do that much work to do it right. It fit like it was supposed to be is what I'm saying. It wasn't real loose. Seemed like it was wrong or anything. So that usually means it's correct. Most people that modify stuff aren't very good. Okay, cases together. Rotate the crank. Everything's good. All appears to be spinning nice and freely here. See how the crank comes up with its own weight? That's a good sign. That means it's not binding. If the crank won't come up with its own weight, it's no good. So, the crank pin had to be about down here to make enough weight to come up, so that's good. Same spot on the other side. Comes right up. Okay, I'm happy with that. Watch the pinion shaft as you rotate it. This crank was obviously bent before because of the way the shaft is worn. So it's kind of deceiving on how bad it really is. Okay, let's get down there real deep where you can see it. So you can see the discoloration on the crank here, how its worn marks are. See how it's not worn here, only on the tip. And then right over here it starts wearing deeper. And then right here it goes all the way across. So it kind of makes it look like it's bent, but not. Okay, I get this thing where it quits moving around. Stuff a rag under there, maybe it'll slow it down a little bit. So if you look at it real close, it's not moving, not wobbling. And if you look right at the very taper on the inside, you can see that's not moving. The wear mark makes it look like this is moving, but it's not, actually not. If you look at the taper, it's nice and straight. So, anyway, that's how you eyeball check a case for straightness. Make sure it's good. If your eyeballs make you say it looks good, probably is. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of the bolts in this thing. Okay. Alright, one with the alternator plug goes in the front. Right there. Might have been a washer. Let's see. Okay, here's all our hardware. There's our other bolt. Goes over here on the other side. Short bolt goes over here. These two appear to be the same length, so they go the same spot. And this one over here. Sometimes the bolt heads over here get in the way of exhaust pipes and stuff. There's enough room over here to clear the kickstand and primary, so sometimes you flip them around the other way. But usually they're on this side. You go different ways in doing this stuff. Usually this one here, you put the bolt head over here. If you have the bolt sticking up on this side, it gets in the way of the shifter going back and forth, so that could be a problem. So you do it like that. This one over here, doesn't really matter which way it goes, nothing's going to hit it. So just put it the same as the other one, looks fine too. For cosmetic purposes, you might move things around a little bit. So, but that's how I pretty much do it. And the last one. Alright, in there. Still turns good. Good with that. Out of the way there a little bit. I'm going to rotate the crank a few times and try to push side to side and see if I can get any in play in the crank. Hear the in play? Basically you push on this side and this side back and forth. So it's got in play in it. We're good. So it's a good running motor. It'll leak right now because no seal or anything, but like I said, we can lock it up later with more parts on it. So for now it looks good. So we got a nasty looking cam cover. Check the snout bushing here and see how it fits. Pretty loose. Check the other one. This one here was the polished one, more better looking one, I think. Yeah, similar. Got a lot of dirt in it though, so it can be deceiving. No, it's definitely tighter. This one's definitely a lot looser. Way looser. Alright. Mark wanted to steal the cam out of this job, so for his motor, but we'll see. That feels okay. You hear the clearance in it. I think this time I'll wipe the dirt out of it to make it more accurate test here. Pretty loose. About the same probably. Depends on what color parts you want on the motor. Me, I like the polished one for me, so we'll put the chrome one on there. Let's get any of the parts. Let's see. Thought we had another bag of junk for this motor. Thought we had some lifters and lifter blocks. I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing cylinders and pistons, clutch assembly. I'll go back and look at my eBay junk videos and see if there's some other parts. That's the oil pump. Flathead parts. Ignition. Yeah. I'm not seeing any other parts. Oh well. Got a lot of that crap down there, but not what I need for this motor. Thought I had some more parts I got with all this junk. Alright, I'll have to look for some parts, see if I got more stuff. But anyway, for now, I got what I got. So, we got a cam that Mark wanted. Got a crappy cam cover with no gasket. See, there was a gasket over here though. We do have a gasket over here. It does not want to come off, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, all the way on, no gasket. Same test. So it's not binding, so that cam cover actually fits. So that's a good sign. It looks like crap, but it fits. It's a very important thing to have. Okay, there's nothing holding on though. But oh well, can't have everything, right? We got our pistons over here. We got both snap rings in the pistons too. So those can go on there like that. If I want to. Alright, I'm going to stop right now and go look for some more parts. I'll be back.